This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of those passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. We've got a great matchup here on deck. Still early in the season, but both teams come in undefeated, ready to test each other and try to stay perfect on the year. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Ncaa State Owls, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So Auburn's offense making their way on the field today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play, they're already past the 40. First and 10. Handoff to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's second down here. Here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Third down coming up.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Auburn now operating in the red zone. They're going to run it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-goal situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Ncaa State's offense gets their first crack now. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today,
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. That rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser-focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets...
Cannot escape, and down he goes. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's a run call on third and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you're going to come away here with a touchdown.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Handoff to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, Ted, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a short completion at the big tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver.
Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Ncaa State's offense out there now. Remember, last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on third down. Took contact on the throw. Pass complete on a crosser. The sophomore quarterback showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The offense going with the hurry up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And they will try out the field goal team here. The attempt from 47 yards. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now from the pistol formation. And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. He does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting...
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This time enough for one more play in the half. And now the running back's got it again. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
and they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Fuller. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look and makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on his play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Ncaa State's offense out there now. They've had to settle with field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Fuller. Fights through the tackler. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. And he'll set up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, going to heave it downfield. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to
and they chase him down outside the pocket for a second.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it, over the years since you and I have been doing college football, well, way back the guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
This one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Porter's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. 4 set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He breaks free.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Defense finally makes the stop after a big game. This offense not throttling back, even on the